My name is Monica. I live in Vancouver, BC, Canada. I am collagen babe. That is my profession. I suggest to people to buy collagen from me because I've had such great results growing my teeth and hair with my product and my formula. And I work for a global distribution company that is located all over the world. And so that is how I want to make my living, by pointing you to the right direction. Today, I am doing a fire offering. I've lit 3 candles to bring my ancestors and all my dead relatives to my offering, and I lit my incense to ward off all the spirits that aren't here to serve me and not here to serve humanity. I am only looking for good spirits. This is a very solemn time in the world's history. We just had a 7.7 earthquake in Myanmar, Bhutan. The wave was so strong that it collapsed buildings in Bangkok, Thailand. I was able to hear the reverberation from Canada because my good friend Harrison, who lives in Bangkok, was the first to send me the information 45 minutes after it started. So last night around midnight, when it happened in our time in Vancouver, it was happening in Southeast Asia. So I say my prayers to the people of India, Bangladesh, Thailand, Bhutan, and everyone in the area, the land, the water, the animals. I am sure that everyone's nerves are rattled. You know, we live on a peaceful earth. I call it Mother Earth. And every day I say my prayers. I light my offerings, my candles. Because for me, I have a relationship with the earth since I was born. I was born a healer. When I was 7, I had my first concussion. So for all the people with head injuries all over the world, I offer my condolences and also offer my solutions to you. I've been practicing spiritual mysticism for 30 years as a professional. So I practice every day. I consider myself a 24-hour, 7 days a week healer, because my mind is always consumed with the idea of making everyone ease from their suffering. Just a few days ago, I lit an offering for my mother, who passed on the 25th of March, 2015. So she was the one that taught me how to contact the spirit world. Ever since I was a tiny child, I was made to bow to my ancestors at the graveyards, offering food, offering wine and spirit, offering drinks of tea and water. This year I decided to offer my carnivore diet to my family because I want everyone to stop drinking sugar water. Sugar water poisons the body. When you eat just meat, and there is no sugar in your body. You're burning your fat. You're burning your fuel for your brain. And I'm sure that with everyone's nerves being rattled, that me telling you not to drink your coffee, not to drink your pop, not to drink your fruit juice for the present time, and drink bone broth is a great service to humanity. I have been studying astrology full time every single day since 2015 when my mother died. I was free to study whatever I pleased. And rather than bringing home what I consider crazy, I could study whatever I wanted. I am not crazy, I am just a healer. And a healer learns to read signs. They learn to listen to prophecies. They listen and see omens in everything, in numbers, in tones, in languages. We study to heal. We don't study to create more agitation for our family, friends, and neighbors. We do our best to solve whatever pain and suffering that we can perceive. And recently, in the last 5 years, we've noticed that the veils have lifted, that everyone can see everyone's heart because there is no filter, there's no faces to hide behind. We are all here doing our best to live with nature and to live with humanity. And humanity is actually another subject that I will not talk about today because they take up too much of our time anyways. With any accident, with any mishap, we have to go back to square one. We have to get back to why were we born on this planet? Are we here to be fighting each other? Are we here to lend a helping hand? See, I have a broken back and 15 concussions. I am not a young person. I'm in my 60s. I cannot save the world. I cannot pay for the whole world. I can only offer light to light the light. And it's very symbolic, you know. I light the light. I make the video for you to learn from me how I keep myself at peace. Because in peace we heal. In stress we don't. So let me offer myself as an example of what I practice so that we all can follow my teachers and my experiences. This has been a magical month for me because I ate a kiwi. You know, I've been eating just meat, you know, for 14 months because I was at my last rope. I was bleeding from my hemorrhoids, my colon, my anus, my butt. I was bleeding. Every day I was bleeding for 3 years. So I said, okay, I've researched this meat diet. I will test it out. I am a medicine woman. I am a herbalist, not professionally, just from practicing. I am just a simple, common woman. You know, I am a single mother. I have had to scrape my life by living as a professional body worker and as a caretaker for my mother as she was aging, and to now a 20-year-old son. So for the last 25 years, I have just walked step after step, keeping my good humor, letting go of my past. Because, you know, the TV does not teach you how to manage your own nerves. They only teach you to buy more stuff, and it's something that I had to break the habit of. I don't need to buy more stuff. I just need to work with what I have and eliminate all the things that don't work. You know, the time is passing. I'd like to keep this video as concise as possible. I'm now going to make an offering to you to take a moment to take care of yourself so that you can pass on your good humor to someone else. You know, my first suggestion, don't drink any more sugar water. Don't eat any more plant poisons. Learn to use bone broth as your hydration system. And if you do drink water with a pinch of salt. That will activate the water so that it can be better absorbed by the body. No sugar, more meat and salt. Easy, eh? We are now going to celebrate the new moon that is happening in Vancouver at 2:58 a.m. tomorrow morning. It will be also a solar eclipse. May I suggest you not go out to watch the spectacle. In the Vedic tradition, we do not expose our body and head and to the moon while it goes into an eclipse. It is not good luck. In this year of the snake, it's very important for all the snake people to not go out and look at the moon. It's an important time to save your own aura. I think that's enough, because I could talk forever, because I've been learning healing for my whole life. Like I said, I have concussions. My first concussion was when I was 7 years old. I had to learn to self-regulate my pain since I was a little child. And they didn't have schooling for concussions as a child. I was born in the 1960s. No schooling for concussions. No internet. No books. No doctors to tell you how to mend a broken brain. I had to use my whole life as trial and practice. Every time I fell and hurt my head 15 times, I had to get up and decide, who do I want to learn from? I am not a teacher. I'm not a coach. I am not your doctor. I am not anything. All I am is an old woman who is just grateful to have learned not to eat plant poisons in my 60s. All my life I've eaten rice, and rice makes me bleed. Fruit makes me bleed. Seed oils make me bleed. At some point, I have to listen to my body. It doesn't like plants, because the plant is designed to keep itself from being eaten. And it has to be prepared special so that we can eat them. But, you know, the manufacturers of food, they don't know this. They just want to make coin. For all the people in Thailand, Myanmar, all the Asian countries surrounding Bhutan, I say a prayer for you. I chant the Gayatri mantra, the most healing of all mantras. May you live long and prosper. And I send you a symbol of fire. Om Bhurva Svaha Savato Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurva Svaha Savato Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurva Svaha Savato Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. May all people find peace. May all people find happiness. May all people find love.